So now we are going to start next topic. Next topic is collection. Actually, collection is a framework. So first question will arise: what is framework? That is an inbuilt framework. Java provides us this framework. Okay, mostly framework like Spring, Hibernate. Uh, these are provided by other party, like third party framework, but collection provides us Java. That is a inbuilt in Java. So Java provides us a framework name is collection. So what is framework? First question is raised that. Actually, framework in definition we can say set of APIs. Okay, you can say what is APIs. So APIs are set of classes and structure, classes and interfaces. APIs are set of classes and interfaces. In other words, we can say semi-build application. All frameworks are semi-build application. It means the architectures is already ready of all frameworks, and we can use it as per our requirement, as per our need. Okay, so framework. So and second is collection. What is collection? Collection, that is actually this is a collection of object. Means if you want to perform any operation, any task, if you want to apply on multiple object, so we use collection. So collection is very important in your project because we can apply any operation, any task on the multiple objects. So collection represent group of objects. Okay, and the collection is also a interface. Okay, so this interface have some sub interfaces like list, queue, and set. Okay, so collection, list, queue, and set, these are interfaces, and collection is a parent interface, and list, queue, and set are child of collection interface. Okay, and these are interfaces, so we cannot perform any task on the basis of interface because these are interfaces. We cannot create the object of interfaces. So if you want to use any interfaces, so we have need of the implemented class of that interface. So collection provides us multiple interface implemented classes of these interfaces like array list, int list, vector, and stack. Okay, same as queue. Queue is also interface and an implemented class of. And array queue. And set is also interface. The implemented class of has set, preset, and get has set. Okay. And collection have also a interface name is map. And the implemented class of map is hash map, tree map, linked hash map. Okay. If you want to work on a framework, it is very easy to handle the operation of any framework because all architecture are already ready. If you want to use this, suppose we want to work on array list, so only create the object of this class, and after that we can add the element in any list in the array list. Okay, same as in all classes, only create the object of that class, and after that we can perform any operation. Second thing, all frameworks are solution of a particular well-learned problems, errors. Okay, so actually collection is a solution of collection is also a framework. It is a solution of data structure. I think you know that C language or any other language, if you want to create write the program of data structure on the basis of C language or any other language, so you can see here you will create 2 or 3 pages long program. But here we can create only the object of that class, and after that we can perform any types of operation. Okay, so suppose we are going to start first of all list. So list is an interface and it supports list type of data structure. Okay, that is a ordered list and it can contain duplicate value and null value also. Okay, so if you want to store duplicate value or null value, so we can prefer list. Okay, so now we will start first of all array list. I think you know that array. So in array, we declare the size of array. Means suppose we can add 5 element, 10 elements. So we can specify the size, how many numbers of element we can store in this array. But array list is a dynamic array. Means we can add and delete the element at the runtime. Okay, as we have requirement of add any element, so we can add the element at runtime. We can delete the element at the runtime. Okay, so that is a dynamic array. So we have not need to specify the number of element which we want to store, save in this list. So that is also dynamic array. But in background, it's working like as a array. But that is a dynamic array. So now we are going to create the example of array list. Collection program. Go to now. We can create a class, main class. Okay, suppose we want to use array list. First of all, we will create object of array list. Okay, and here you can see this is showing error. So actually all interfaces and class belong to java.util package. Okay, so after that, after the creation of the object of array list, we can add the element like l dot, and we have a method add we can add the element, like suppose here we can add, hello, you can see this. Okay, you can display the all elements of the array. So here you can see this. Here, it contains integer value. This is a string value. This is a character. This is a boolean value. This is a double value. Okay, so we can save any type of value in array list, because array list is a collection class, and collection is a represent a group of object. Means here we can only work on object. Okay, so here you can see this is it contain 101 100 integer type value. This is not a object. So actually internally it will convert, it will use wrapper class and convert these values in object. After that it will save in the array list. Okay, so here in object we can save any type of value. So here we can save any type of value in this array list. You can see this is integer, this is a string, this is a character, this is a boolean, this is a double value. Okay, and we have multiple ways to access these values. Like suppose I'm going to use for loop like as array. Yes, we can say like array dot get. Now we can execute this. So I is a index values, and I have a method get. So this with the help of this method we can show the, we can access the all element of any collection class. You can see this 101 hello started. We have another way to access these values, like int I is equal to 0, no, object, so, and al. Because object is a parent of all classes, so we can put the object of any class in the reference of object class. So here I am putting object in array list element, put in the object reference of object class. After that we are trying to print it. After that, suppose we have another ways. So access it like iterator. Iterator, it is equal to l dot iterator. Okay, and we use while it dot as next. Okay, as next, it will check IT have any element or not. If it will return true, then loop will execute, and with the help of next method, we can access that element. Okay. Okay. So first, second, and third. So we can use any way to access the element. Okay. So iterator is a interface, and this is a reference variable of iterator. A is a object of array list, and array list have a method iterator. It returns the all object of array list, and it will save in the reference of iterator. After that, here we will check it have any element or not. If it have any element, it will return true, and if it is true, we can access the particular element with the help of next method. It will show the all element of the array. So through this way, we can access so we have multiple ways. We can use any ways to access the element of array. Okay. Hello. Anyone is there?
Yes, yes,
Okay. Now, so here you can see this. Here we can set the uh, any types of values. But suppose we want to input a particular type of values. We want to save a particular type of value in this array list. It is also possible. We can create a generic class. Like suppose we want to save only integer type of value. So we can declare here integer. Angular bracket, we use angular bracket and declare the data types. So this is the data type, this is not the data, this is a wrapper class of integer. So here we declare the integer, which type, which class object we want to save. So here we declare in angular bracket. It is called generic class. So if we here we have declared the integer, so you can see here, except integer value, all are showing errors because this is not an integer, this is a string, this is a character, this is a boolean, this is a double values. After that, we can save here like and after that we can use it. So we cannot save if we will create a generic value. So we cannot add any other type of values. Okay, here we can save only integer type value because here we create a generic class with the help of a wrapper class, integer wrapper class. So we can add only integer type value. Suppose we want to save only string type of values. So it's possible we can save any types of values. Like suppose here, I'm going to declare it a string. So here it's showing error. So we can here only add the string values because here I have declared a string. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir,
yes,
you are
complete.
audible.
Okay, okay. Okay, so here, so suppose we want to store only a string. So here only declare the string. in Angular bracket, this is also called generic class. So we can make the generic class. After that, we can save a particular type of value in array list. Okay, so here I save uh, string of values, then run. You can say this. Hello, how are you, bro? Okay, and we can access these values through these methods. Okay, suppose we have a class of suppose user defined class. We have a user defined class and we want to add the object of user defined class. It is also possible. So now I suppose I am going to create a class imply. Okay, so here we can declare private int emp id. Okay, and private string emp name. Okay, so here if you want to put the value of these properties, so for this purpose we can create a constructor. Okay, and we can also generate getter setter method of these properties. Okay, so we have both type of a method. We have constructor and setter getter in this class. Okay, so suppose we have another class, and suppose we want to save the object of this class in the array list. Okay, so here we can declare here that is imply class. Here declare imply at the place of string integer. Okay, after that we can add the object of imply. So here because we have uh, imply class constructor, so we can create here very easily imply, and imply have two properties, imply id and imply name. Okay, and suppose except these are the okay. So there are five object of imply class. Imply class have two properties, imply name and imply number. Okay, and there are methods to access it. So suppose there are two properties, imply name and imply id. So how to access it? So here this array list have object of imply. So it will return the object of imply. So here we create imply is equal to okay, and after that imply id plus e dot get imply id same as imply name, e dot get imply name. Okay, and after that, so it will return the particular element. So actually, this will element of the will object of imply. So we here we are trying to save the this object in the reference of imply class. After that, we are accessing it. Same as we can use same method here. Okay, but it's showing error. Semicolon, semicolon. Okay, okay. After that, so here we store the element in a reference of imply, same as here, but here we have O reference of object. Okay, so here we use the typecast object in imply. O, okay, O will contain the object of imply. Okay, so here typecast in imply. After that, in third way, so here we have dot next. It will return the object of imply, but it's showing error because it have need of typecasting. Convert it in imply object. After that, we can access it. Save this file and we can show this. You can see this. Okay, so we have the first way. We cannot use this way to access the element because it have multiple values. The second ways, okay, 101 adjacent j like this, same as here. The second way to access the values, as is the third way. So we can use any ways to access the values of any class. Okay, we can remove this. Okay, understood? Any doubt? Any queries?
No.
Okay. So here you can see this. We have a class imply, and we are trying to add the object of this class in array list. Okay, but suppose we have need of object of multiple class. We want to add multiple class object in the array list. Okay, so now I'm going to create example where we will try to add the object of multiple classes. So for class here, like suppose marks finish. Okay, and here private maths private. Okay, can generate the constructor for initialization and generate the getter setter method of these properties. Okay, so now we want to save the object of student at March a class in the array list. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm going to create a copy of this class. Okay, but suppose we are not interested to add a single object, single class object. So here we can remove this because we want to add object of multiple class. Okay, suppose here I remove this. I remove this. Okay, and here I'm going to add object of Mars. Like, okay, suppose there are two objects, two class object. Okay, and here I have not specified any particular class, so we can add multiple object of multiple class. Okay, because here we are not making it as a generic class. Okay, so we can add object of any class in this array list. Okay, after that we want to access it, so we have multiple ways. So I'm going to use, we can use any method, so I'm going to use iterator. Okay, so there is a different type of method. So how here in last example we have a single method of the single class, the object of single class. So here typecasting this, but in this array list have different types of object of different classes. Okay, so for this purpose, first of all, we will check it. So 1 minute. We will use this method. 1 minute. So we can easily and identify this process. Okay. Object class is parent of all classes. So we can put the object in reference of object class. After that, we can check it. If O stands of like, okay, else O stands of Mars, will typecast it Mars, and is equal to after that we can print maths marks plus m dot get math same as physics m dot get physics. So it's very simple. First of all, we'll save the object in object reference. Okay, and check if O contain object of imply. So we will type cost in imply reference, imply class. After that, we can access it. Same as we will check it if O contain Mars object. So we will type cost in Mars, and after that, we can access these values. Okay, it's working. So we can add any type of multiple class object in array list, and with the help of this method, we can access the values of the object. Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Okay. Now, suppose we want to perform other operation like linked list or any other. So it's very simple. Suppose we have a class, this example of array list, and we want to convert it in a linked list. So no problem. Only copy this, and here only it's very easy. Linked list, linked list. Okay, no problem, and we can execute it. So data is very easy. Only create the object of that class, and after that you can add the element, and after that you can access it. Okay, so you can create the object of any class, same as this. Okay, so you can say what are the difference between these classes. Actually, arraylist is the latest class, and that is a non-synchronized. So it is faster than other classes, and it's the latest class. Second thing, if you want to perform accessing um, of element of any class, so array list is better than linked list. If you want to add the element in the array list, if you want to access the element of linked list, sorry, array list, so it is faster than linked list. But manipulation, if you want to perform manipulation of the array list, so linked list is better than array list. Okay, so mostly we use array list, and to the array list we can perform each and every operation. Okay, same as suppose we want to perform vector, same as you can create the other. Suppose vector is also a class. So vector is a legacy class, and that is a synchronized. It is same as array list, but array list is a latest class and non-synchronized, and vector is a synchronized. So array list is a faster than vector, and vector is a thread safe, but array is not a thread safe, but it is faster than vector and latest class. So we use array list at the place of vector. And stack is also a class, uh, list class, and but it also support stack last in first out. This we can suppose here I'm going to create example of stack. So for stack we have another method also, like here, because stack, I think you know that data structure, stack support LIFO concept. It work on the basis of LIFO concept, which last in first out. Okay, suppose these are the, okay, we can add the element, but if because add is common in collection classes. Okay, so we can use add method and add the element of stack, but stack also provides another method, that is a push, that is called push. and you can use it. Okay, but suppose I'm using push method. So at the place of get or any other method, we can use pop. Push means we want to add the element in the stack, and to the pop, we can delete the element from the stack. So here, deleted item plus l dot pop. Okay, now so it will delete last element, mean 501 is the last element. So first of all, it will delete because it work on the basis of last in first out. So for last in and first out, to first it will delete. So you can see this, the deleted item will be 501. You can see this item 501 because there is a last element. Okay, if again we use pop, then the next deleted item will be 401. You can see next 401 because next last is 301. 1 minute. Yes. Next deleted item is 301. Okay. Same as next deleted item will be 201. Okay. And next 101 will be deleted. So we can also use push and pop in stack because stack is working on the basis of last in first out concept. Okay. And we have another uh, interface name is set. Okay, set is also important uh, interface. It have three classes: hash map, hash set, tree set, and link set. Linked hash set. Okay, so what are the difference between a list and stack? So actually, list is ordered list, but stack is an unordered list. Second thing, we can save null values and duplicate value in list, but we cannot save duplicate values in set. Set only represent unique values and it contain only a single null value. Okay, and the implemented classes are hash set, tree set, and linked hash set. So now I'm going to create example of set. So here demo. Hash set. And all classes and interfaces that belong to util package. Now we can add the element like just dot add. Suppose here I use 101 hs dot add 01, and suppose we want to save duplicate values. Here hs. I'm going to execute this. You can see it shows only two elements because it's work only on the basis of unique values. Okay, we cannot save duplicate values. It only work on unique values. So we can save multiple values in hash set, but it will represent only 101 and 201. Okay, so suppose here I'm using 101, 201, 501, 701, 301, 401. Suppose, okay, and we want to access it. It works only on the basis of unique. Okay, next. Suppose we want to access these values. So we can't use you can see it has set has not get method. Okay, actually has set is a unordered list. It have not any order. So we cannot use this method to access the element of set. So we can use another method. Anyone you can use it, no problem. Like suppose here I use object O and here hs. Okay, we can use this method or any other method, but we cannot access on the basis of index values because this is not a, you can see this 401, 101, 501, 201, 701 and 301 are actually, 1 minute, we can delete this. 1 minute, I want to delete this. Okay, 101, 201, 501 and 701. And now I'm going to execute this. You can see this 101, 501, 201, 701. 101, 501, but second value is 201, 501 and 701. But here you can see this 101, after that 501, then 201, then 701. So this is not in sequence. So that is not an ordered list, it is an unordered list. Okay. Next, suppose we want to use another example of tree set. So here we can use tree set. Tree set. If we want to arrange the values in order, natural order, so we use tree set. You can see this here. This is not an order 101, 501, 201, 701. Now, here you can see this in tree set. It will show order wise 101, 201, 501, 701. So if you want to arrange the record in natural order, so we use tree set. Okay. And suppose here I'm going to use linked hash set. So if you want to arrange the record in natural order, we use tree set. A linked hash set as hash set. Suppose we want to use input order. Suppose here I declare this is a 901, a 201, 501, and this is a 301. Okay, suppose. And we want to access in same order 901, 201, 501, 301. So we use linked hash set. It supports natural, it supports input order. It will provide us the all element in the input order. So you can see this 901, 201, 501, and 301. It's same as 901, 201, 501, and same input order. It will support input order. If you want to work on input order, so you can use this. Okay. So hash set is a hash set that is unordered list, and set support unordered list. Okay, and tree set it arrange the record in sequence in natural order, and link hash set it support input order list. Okay, so these are the example of list and set. And third interface is map. And the implemented classes of map is hash map, tree map, and linked hash map. So we can say map is the latest interface in collection, and it is a combination of list and map. Because we can say we can save two values in the element of hash map or map. Okay, there is a two part. First is a key part, second is a value. So we can say entry value. We will save entry value in map. Okay, so actually you can here see map. Map is a three classes: hash map, tree map, and linked hash map. So we use two values in a hash map or tree map or linked hash map. Okay, there are two values. So we can say that is a collection of entry value. That is called entry value means key plus value. Okay, we can say two values, key and values. Key will be unique. Okay, and value can contain duplicate values. No problem. So value is like as a list, and key is like as a stack. Sorry, set. Okay, so key contain only unique values, and values it can also save duplicate value. No problem. And in key part, we can save a single null value. But in a value, we can save multiple null values. Okay. So now we are going to create the example of map, hash map, tree map, and linked hash map. Therefore, add public server domain. Here. So hash map here. Integer. Key is an integer and value in string. So, hash map integer and string. Okay. Hash map. And all classes and interfaces are belong to java.util package. Okay, after that, we can add the element in hash map So for this purpose, actually, we have a different method, that is a put. So first is a key value. So here we can do 109 and values. Okay. The key part only contain the unique values. Here we can in values we can say duplicate value also. Suppose we want to show the value. So for this purpose, we have a method like iterator. It is equal to hm dot keyset dot iterator. Okay, because there are two values, so it will return only key values. Means it will contain only the 107, 109, 101, 105, 103, only key values. Okay, because key set here it will return only key set values. After that we can access it. So it dot has next here uh, key value is a integer type, so here we use int. Key value is equal to it dot next. Okay, and it is a integer type value, so we will type cost an integer. After that we can print it, so like roll number and print name. For this purpose, hm hash map dot get. So the get and key values, we can pass the key values here. On the basis of key value, we can get the value part. Okay, now we can execute this. Okay, 101, Ajay, 103, 105, 107, 109. Okay, you can see this. So, and we have another method also for accessing these values. For this purpose, we use for and map dot entry. Okay, we can delete this. And hm dot get dot entry set. Okay, map is a interface and entry is a sub interface of map. Okay, And entry set is a collection of, it will set the values and return the all values of hash map here. We want to access it. So for this purpose, we have a different method like m dot get key. The get key, we can get the key, and m dot get value, that is a m. So m dot get value. Okay, so this is second method to access the value of hash map. Okay, we can use any method as you like. You can use any method access of this method. Okay, here you can say this. It arrange the key part in ascending order. Okay, you can see this. So we have not need to arrange the record on the basis of key set. It will arrange in ascending order. Okay, but suppose I'm going to use here tree map. So first of all, I'm going to use here both are string type. Means key is also a string. Okay, and here because key and value both are string type. Okay, so if key is a integer type, so it will arrange the record in ascending order. But suppose this is a string type, then here I'm guiding this hm dot put key value like nd value. Okay, and here we can set the name of city like down. We want to access it. So here this is a key is a string type. So key will be a string, and here we will type cosine string, and we can execute this. Okay, but here you can see this is LQ, JP, NDLS, GGNDK. So you can see here key part is not arranged in ascending order. But if we will set is a integer, so it will arrange the it will arrange the record in ascending order, key value in ascending order. Okay, now if we use tree map at the place of hash map, so it will give you guarantee to arrange the record in ascending order. Okay, you can see this integer or any type of value, it will arrange in ascending order. You can see this if you use tree map. GGN, JP, LQ, and DLS. So any types of value, tree can be set in ascending order. Okay, so if you want to arrange the order wise, so if you have need of arrange order wise values, so you can use tree map. Okay, in hash map, you can it also provide us the value in key value in ascending order, but hash map is not giving you uh, a guarantee it will arrange the record, it will arrange the key values in ascending order. Okay, so you can see string values uh, has not arranged in ascending order, but tree map arrange the all types of value, any data type of value, it will arrange in ascending order. Okay, and suppose we want to use linked hash map. It support input order. If you want to access, you want to have need of input orders use, so you can prefer linked hash map. So it support order NDLS, JP, GGN, LQ. It support input order. NDLS, JP, GGN, and LQ. So as per our requirement, we can use any class. Only create the object of that particular class. After that, we can insert the values in the object, and after that we can perform any type of operation on the value of these values. Okay, understood? Hello,
Yes.
any doubt, any queries, Suman?
No. From my side.
Okay, okay, so now I'm going to share these examples. Please check it. If you have any doubt, any queries, you can share it.